Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to box braid. Do you see how lovely this hair looks? I'll be showing you how to do this. Super easy and super nice. You don't need too much stuff. But already, before I started this, I went ahead and used the Cantu shea butter for my roots, and I also used the Cantu root relief. This is because I get really itchy very easily. If you do, you might want to do this step before you box braid. And also the hair I used for this video is the Impression Super Braid, and I used the color 2, but I also mixed like the color 2 with color 4. That way I could get these natural looking ones, and that way it could blend in with my hair. So please, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.
So guys, I'm already starting out with already fresh hair. Now I'm showing you how to pull the hair. This is very important when you're trying to braid. You have to have the hair nice and smooth. That's the only way you can get a really clean braids. If you notice, my braids, I did not trim it at all and it came out bomb. You don't want to make it all rough and then have to use a scissors over it and cut your natural hair because you're trying to clean it up. But when you focus and get this step straight, you're good to go. So if you notice, I also use some oil. It's like a hemp cream, just to keep it nice and smooth, because come on, we're going to be putting this in our hair. We want it all nice and smooth and smelling nice, to be fair. Also, you can also trim the hair if the extensions you used are not very smooth hair. So now I am going to be showing you how I do my braids. Don't worry, I slow down in a couple of seconds. This is just the bit where I don't want you to focus too much on. It's not a lot going on there. I'm just, getting the hair ready. So I go over there with a cream first, and I just feed in the hair extensions to my actual hair. Do you see how? Just watch my hand movement. Honestly, braiding is a mental thing. You have to prepare yourself mentally and say, today I declare or I proclaim I'm going to braid my hair and nothing is going to get in the way. But I do have a son, so I take breaks to feed him, and when he asks me for stuff, I need to do that because I am, of course, a mom. So you can see I am also dipping my hand in my cream, making it all nice and smooth. You just need to know what works for you, but it's the same technique. Fitting in the extensions to the braid, it's like you're doing a cornrow, but instead of doing a straight cornrow that attaches to your head, you're just pleated. I wouldn't say easy, but if you get the technique right, it is quite easy. So you can see me braiding that down. You will notice I place this. You will notice in the video I place the extension on my mouth. That what I'm doing there is because I'm only 5'3". My hands are not very long, so the hair are pretty long. So when I braid, it's like shorten it up. I put it on my lip, and I braid it, and I put it on my lip. This is totally optional. You can choose to do this. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've been doing my hair myself for 5 years, and it has always worked for me. If it works for you, go for it. But I can't stretch my hand that far with a hair all down to my waist length. Jesus, I ain't doing that, honestly. And I've been doing this technique and it's not failed me ever, and I've not had any problems. Like I said, it's totally optional. You don't have to do this, but it's just something that works for me. So I also show you how I finish up the braids, so don't go anywhere because I've got tips on this video you don't want to miss. So now I make 2 parts. This makes it easier for me to work with the hair, like to braid. I do 4 splits and I work in sections. So this is me at my last section. I had to take some time off, make some dinner for my son, attend to him, and come back to this. Normally when I want to braid my hair, I give myself a full day off because I know I'm gonna be stuck in. You can notice I keep fitting in the extension. It's not coming out the way I want it. And I'm like, what? It's not coming out the way I want it. I keep taking it off and doing it again. I've been braiding for over 10 years and somehow I still manage to have my hair that way. So just take your time slowly and you can do this. Now you see that I was dipping the hair in hot water. Just get the ends nice and straight. I like to do this. And I go in with my mousse. Just blend that nice and smooth to give it a nice and glowy shine. She's coming out so bomb. Now I'm dabbing my hair with some warm water on a cloth. This step is so crucial. Just to it keeps your hair nice and like takes the pain away, and you can have a good night, like a better sleep, because no one likes to soak out. I also go ahead and put some contour when I finished on my roots for itchiness. And there we are, finished look.